Tell me how you got here.
I left the porch light on, cut through the park, and slipped through that finger paint smear we call dusk.
I followed a trail of buskers, made a soundtrack for my travels as I walked past their cases, open and velvet and littered with coins like every musician's heart. I love watching the way the night strips this city.
How we lose our morning slouch for the upright posture of stars.
How we pulse like the static charge of downtown's arms.
How we transform at midnight like some Cinderella charm.
See, I've grown up knowing that I am the watchtower heart in every room.
I never learned how to walk like a spotlight, so began my daily vigil of listening to the scenery.
Then I followed the scent of miracle and found myself climbing a crooked staircase to this very room.
The bartender was pouring 2 fingers of poison for the men in pinstripe suits.
The women were snapping their fans in time with the sea of brass on stage.
The floor was a mass of dark music, all angled in clean lines.
And the dancers were turning songs into steps that came to them like a dream.
And that is when the orchestra drowned out my hollow wishes for a quiet place to drink.
That is when I swallowed the sound of some other era's nightlife like I had tunneled my way through some black and white lens. But be that as it may, my heart stopped when you walked in.
Walking like an Antiquine, swaying to the band. You dropped your coat at the first set of waiting hands and made your way through the crowd of dancers.
Saddled by the long ache of rhythm, you began humming like the honeycomb had brought you your shoes, started drumming all that clear gold back into the floor.
This was your jungle,
where you had learned from backwards bending how best to find your hands again, or that from every rope-tug inquiry, you are pulled from your still wallflower heart.
There are no corners in this room, just this wooden carpet waiting for your feet, just that tunneled stage showing you the speed of sound.
We were leaning like
cedars into the crescendo when you stepped onto the floor.
We go about our daily lives understanding almost nothing of the world. We give little thought to the machinery that generates the sunlight that makes life possible, to the gravity that glues us to an earth that would otherwise send us spinning off into space, or to the atoms of which we are made and on whose stability we fundamentally depend. Few of us spend much time wondering why nature is the way it is, where the cosmos came from, or whether it was always there. If time will one day flow backward, or whether there are ultimate limits to what humans can know. What is the smallest piece of matter? Why we remember the past and not the future? And why there is a universe.
I wanted to ask where you came from.
The name of the one-horse town you sprinted head first from.
The signature on the love letters piled high on your tire swing.
What smaller things did you dream out of to be here?
Because this floor can barely hold you for the offering that you are. And you're humble enough to say you're just dancing. Look at how you teach us the precise nature of freedom.
How you are careful with the twisting ache to move so that each step is tattooed with intention.
Each move, a trespass you've been given permission for.
Like every chorus is an enemy you intend to win back.
You pull the pulse from your wrists and wrap it around your feet.
How is it we are made from the same scrap metal?
You have no idea what it means to be audience when someone like you steps out. You have no idea how still we are, how stuck, bound, and hopeful.
Knowing that you're out there is enough for some of us.
You make this tinsel jigsaw of a body creak open.
Darling, it's not just dancing that you do.